Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mike Belcaster, and the Turnbuckle Tavern welcomes you to the Dynamite Discourse. Followed with me is the one and only
OG Fit Kid here, Thomas Montalto.
And I am the president and CEO of the Coming Down the Aisle brand, Mr. Boney Khan.
And we got our very special guest.
That's my cue?
That's
That's
your cue,
your
baby.
It's you.
We're live, pal.
Well, that's wild, pal. Hey guys, I'm Nick Storm Review. I make silly YouTube videos that make me laugh and only me laugh, and I sometimes post on Instagram and stuff like that.
I giggle a lot.
Nice.
You do a good job, Nick. We appreciate you for coming out, man.
Thank you for having me on. This is so fun. I've been looking forward to this.
Hell yeah,
Let's
man.
just say we have some of our regulars. Tyson's here tonight. We got young Anthony watching. We got Nicole Belcaster. Mike might know her.
The one and only. The one and only Elizabeth, baby. Yeah. Welcome to the show.
We got Fabulous Disaster joining us as usual. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming back. We really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, man.
This is going to be a fun one. Another fun one.
Wild. I want to start off saying that this show was really good. Really, really good. It wasn't. I know we're getting a lot of build-up right now because we have pay-per-views coming up and big shows, but I felt like the angles done here today really, really set up Rampage for this Friday, and really telling a wild story. Yeah, man, I'm really pumped for the direction things are turning. It's not our AEW usual. We're starting to see some dismantling going on. We're starting to see some chaos on the elite side. This has been a pretty wild night, man.
Yeah, it was another very fun show all around. Very enjoyable. We started off with an awesome 6-man tag.
It was really great. Wow.
It was.
And
Entertaining. Hell of a show. Hell of a way to start.
Dante Martin stole the whole show from me tonight with the performance he put on in that 6-man tag match, man. Right there, he was star of the night.
Yeah.
My wife was brushing my girls' teeth, and she's like, "Whoa!" She's like, "This kid Dante can go, man." She's like, "Holy shit!" And I was just coming in, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta sit down and start, man." I was like, "I'm missing out so much," but it what a great, well put together match. The elite, doing their thing again. But you know what I love about it? It's not a one-sided beat up on the adults over here. We're getting to see these young guys come in, and they're really, really, they're setting a tone that anything can happen. These guys are good. These guys are, they're letting them get their spots in. You're seeing a lot of good back and forth on the things. It was a really solid first match, man.
Oh, it really, really was, man. And hats off. I tell you, man, hot take. When I first watched the Young Bucks in AEW, I'd never seen them before. I was like, I don't get it with these guys. Why do people love them?
Yeah, I'm saying.
But these Young Bucks are on another level. I'm so glad they shed that, stupid posing frills stuff, and we got this level of Young Bucks because these guys are entertaining as fuck, man. These guys, I love the elite right now.
One thing that the elite does so good is they allow, like we saw tonight, and like we mentioned, is they allow their opponents to get their shit in. Get your shit in, kid. And they're not afraid to do that. But we don't look up at the lights, which is fine. It's good because it allows their opponents to get over. You don't have to win to be over. And Dante Martin's definitely. A product of that. We saw that many times, over the last couple of months, through the elites fought, whether it be Dark Order or Hangman or Moxley, you know, so and so, everybody that they fight, Pac, you know, they just allowed them to get over, you know. So
yeah.
And like
I did not expect this from Dante Martin as well, because you see Dante Martin doing all these dark matches and stuff, but to see how over with the crowd he was, like, made me so happy, because he's well deserved. He's only like, what, 20? He's my age, and I'm not doing flips and shit like that, you know.
Not with that attitude.
And again, he's doing it organically. He's not being shoved down people's throats. It's nothing ridiculous. He's getting over by being himself, which is what I love to see in wrestling.
Yeah.
But like, you know, let's talk about it. Like, just minutes into the show, they announced the main event for All Out is going to be Kenny Omega versus the number 1 contender, Christian. I was a little shocked by that.
I was too, yeah.
A little bit.
I would have expected a bigger main event with everything going on, but you know, to get to the end of the match, and then we find out what's happening Friday on Rampage. We're getting Kenny Omega versus Christian for the Impact title. So who knows what's going to happen? Like, All Out still weeks away. Things could change.
Yeah,
you know,
I
feel like that's not written in stone yet. I feel like that match is not written in stone. I'm so excited for Friday with the card they announced.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that All Out main event might change very, very shortly.
That's what I think too.
Rather it be Kenny Omega really digs into, you know, Christian at the Rampage and almost takes him out. I know Christian brought out Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, and you know, Luchasaurus. I really see. Yeah. Whoa.
He's saying, whoa. No.
Yeah. And what Kenny Omega doing a great promo there too. That was fantastic.
Kenny and Don Callis are just gold, man.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks, they're just crushing it every single week.
It's been refreshing, man. But I really think that we have so much time left on the table here that things might change.
I think they will. I think when they announced the match for Rampage this week, I'm like, oh man, All Out still ways off. This is and not
maybe almost the slight to WWE saying like we don't do rematches. You know what I mean? To where we're gonna see Christian Cage and Kenny Omega go at it at a Rampage. Maybe we won't see it at All Out, and I think we have plenty of time for that to change.
And even if there is a rematch, for some reason they're going to do something right. It's not going to feel like just a rematch. You know what I mean? But 100%. You know, let's look at, you know, something a little exciting. Am I allowed to give spoilers here for what's going to happen on Impact tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's the Tavern. It's fair game. This is just general conversation.
What's going to happen?
Block your ears, guys.
Tomorrow night. Just turn away for a second, put it on mute, put your fingers in your ears, you thumb up your ass, just do something. But there's going to be a battle royal for the number 1 contender on Impact for the Impact title, and Brian Myers is going to win that. So
Brian Myers, wow, okay,
yes. So there's your spoiler. So they're supposed to be setting up the next. That's going to be the next Impact, you know, pay-per-view main event. And Christian, I mean, I don't think Christian's going over Omega on Friday unless there's some sort of tricky business going on. But I mean, either way, Brian Myers versus Omega, or Brian Myers versus Christian. Sign me up for that, because I think Brian Myers is one of the most underestimated wrestlers, undervalued wrestlers. He could sell like anybody, and I don't think he gets nearly enough credit for how good he is in the ring.
Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing him get a spotlight.
What I think is going to happen is, potentially, is I think I can see Christian winning the Impact title on Friday, and Kenny's just so irate, like, because he's the belt collector, and he's like, all right, well, I'll see you in All Out, but get the Impact titles on the line as well too, you know, and then maybe he gets it back. That could be that could be a little thing, and then maybe they add somebody into the match. I don't know, but this is a big time match, you know. Christian, this is a big time. I think, you know, I could see how people would be disappointed, I guess, because they thought maybe this would be Hangman's time. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Yes, start watching. Impact's great.
I'm going to tell you why, young Anthony. That sounds like WWE booking to me. You're brainwashed. I don't think that's going to happen. What I think could possibly happen is if Christian wins, what if Brian Myers shows up at Rampage?
That would be some wild stuff, right?
Yes, and he helps
full
Christian win
stomp
somehow because he thinks he has a better shot against Christian than Omega, and then you're setting up a whole bunch of more stories there.
Yeah, and like even look at it like this, like Don Callis said it, Christian, you're going to finally have your 5-star match, right? And maybe Rampage's only 5-star match that we see on Impact, or on Dynamite, and then we'll see Christian run a program in Impact. Oh, I love it. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was so confused for a second.
I was meant to come in like this. I completely
that would have been great.
I have Mike Belcaster on a stick here. I'm sorry.
That's so great.
But what an excellent point that Chad is making here. Chad says, I think I think there will be a title change on Rampage, and that title has to be the Impact title. And it makes a lot of sense. I'm saying maybe Brian Myers is showing up on Rampage.
Yeah, I would like to see Christian win and then a beatdown happen, to maybe where he can't work all out. Take him off of Dynamite for a few weeks, take him off of AEW for a few weeks, put him on Impact. Give Christian another run in Impact. And the wife is all for Mike Belcaster on a stick. And we'll leave the details out of that one.
Is that a Vince Russo booking?
It's a very excellent point. Britt is not losing in Pittsburgh, and Miro's in the middle of a run.
Dude, Fuego's gonna freaking die, man. Fuego got killed by Malachi the other week, and now he's
I wrote it on my notes that Fuego is going to die.
Miro's gonna kill you. Miro's gonna kill you.
Another funeral for Fuego and BTE.
Man, great stuff. Great stuff out of the gate. There's. I don't know why.
There's no way, and I think it's improbable, but I'm not ruling it out because
it's
happening.
Yeah, it's not. It's
you have a guy win your number one contender match on Thursday night, and Friday night he pops up on another show to interfere.
Forbidden doors.
You never
know.
Like,
listen, we had Scott D'Amore on commentary tonight. Like, shit's getting wild.
We're seeing the doors are opening wider. I think that's evident tonight by everything we saw. So you never know.
It felt like it too. Yeah,
and it's good. It's good. This is what Impact needs. This kind of jolt. I think at first it was kind of criticized when Kenny won. First of all, not by me because I love that Kenny won the Impact title, but the people were like, well, he's never going to show up. He's never going to do this. He doesn't respect the title. I think that can be further from the truth.
Yeah.
But I like how they're finally kind of opening up the window. We saw Frankie Kazarian showed back up to Impact a couple weeks ago. I think we mentioned it in one of the shows.
Yeah.
And so, you're seeing this bigger and bigger talent exchange. It's pretty exciting. I like it.
Yeah. No,
this is what the WWE Invasion angle should have been.
Yeah.
Right.
If they knew how to do anything right. But
kayfabe, brother. Kayfabe.
We also see NWA's Women Champion showing up tonight in the vignette. It's awesome what we're seeing right now. They have everything just done right. Even guys who aren't appearing, we get that awesome Malachi Black vignette tonight. Like,
I was going to bring that up. Yeah, that was really good.
Fantastic.
Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome.
I think he said,
look at this. We got somebody else from Chicago joining us.
Yeah, my friend. What's up with the Macho Man, Mo? How you doing, brother? Yeah. You don't know when Mo's going to drop in and give you a little elbow drop. Yeah. Love it, man.
But, I really like that Malachi vignette. I think he said something like, you have one foot in the grave. Let me know when you want me to plant the other. And that line, I was like, oh, Malachi, you're so good. You're so good.
Yeah. Really brilliant wording, especially with him taking Cody's boot. It's like, it's going down. And like, I love, there's the thing that AEW does so right is that long-term storytelling, and they're building up these big things over the long period. Man, this is just aiming to be huge. I'm super, super pumped for it, man. I can't wait to see what happens with Malachi next. Because he was fantastic last week, and it's just be so good. I love it.
Listen,
it's actually not a bad technique.
If you want to know about no Cody, Cody's going to be out filming his show, so I assume that's why he's off for now.
Let me tell you something, baby boy out there, he's doing his thing.
And people Touch the screen, Daddy. Put your hand on mine.
He's out there with blood, sweat, and tears, trying to do the damn thing.
Just to promote, if you want to see what a mind that Malachi Black is, Tommy Endis, go listen to him on Jericho's podcast.
Yeah,
the guy is deep into this. He loves it. He's sitting at home writing notes for future stories already, man. The guy
100%.
loves it. Like
his next story is going to be here on Turnbuckle Tavern. Oh yeah,
me, brother. Like, oh. I don't want no black guys, you know what I mean?
I need like one of these fans for a figure. So
I love
it. Bring your mic past the faces.
That's so awesome, Fabulous.
That is cool.
That is awesome.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Make sure you're here tomorrow night for Fig Night. Regular Fig Night, 8 p.m. Eastern.
It's a Fig. Y'all need like a disco theme song or something.
With John Lovitz. It's Fig Night. It's gonna be all right. That's the ticket. Yeah. Oh man.
So then we find out. Also next week we're getting the tag team titles: Young Bucks versus Luchasaurus for Dynamite.
It'll be good.
That's
good.
An exciting thing.
That actually intrigues me a lot. Because I honestly I don't know if I can predict that match. I think it could be time to switch titles, but I don't think they're going to do it on a Dynamite.
Yeah.
So, but it's quite intriguing because, man, I feel like it's Jurassic Express time.
I think you got to put some type of gold on Jungle Boy soon.
Yeah,
Black Perry deserves it. And him, I mean, Luchasaurus. When is the last time that guy's wrestled? I haven't even seen him wrestle in months.
For
right?
sure.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know if he was hurt. If he's been hurt or something, and just
well, they cut his horn off, so he couldn't.
So his horns are healed. I remember.
Yeah.
Is that the last time he wrestled?
I think so.
I guess those horns take a while to hear or feel.
Yeah. It's been a while, man.
I think he made another appearance on Big Brother. That's what it was.
yeah. I was gonna say so. I'm filming another season of Big Brother. But yeah, I think we need. I think Young Bucks need to drop the titles at some point soon because what I feel like is going to happen, or what I think should happen, is everyone in the Elite just lose their titles like all at once.
Like the downfall.
Big demise. Yeah.
I'm just not ready for them to implode yet. I'm just enjoying the run. I say keep letting it go for a while.
Keep going.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna necessarily implode, but I think it's gonna start like trickling down slowly. Like first it'll be, Kenny loses the Impact title. Then next week, like maybe they don't lose the titles against Jurassic Express, but it's this close. Way closer than it's ever been. And they're like, shit, like we got to get back to, we got to get our shit together, blah, blah, blah. And like they really build that kind of urgency of like, oh, things are starting to get weird. And like it can go a million other directions. We still we're a little bit over or a little bit under a month away from All Out. A lot can change in these next 3 weeks, especially having another show on board with Rampage doing it. There's some big things are probably going to happen in the next 2 Rampages. I would assume so. So I think that, they're going to really try to hype that August 20th show the way Tony Khan, the way Boney Khan was talking about it today on his little interview today. He was saying things are going to start looking really good and lay out the landscape of what Rampage is supposed to be. Yeah. See, I
I agree 100%. Yeah. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
I think this is going to show look kind of like what you were saying, a little kink in the armor.
Yeah.
But then they're going to be like, oh, okay, and they'll shake out of it. Maybe it starts with maybe Jurassic Express. Maybe they have a quick little run with the tag titles, and then we can get them back. I don't know. I hate to say that but I think we're gonna have some type of title change, but it's gonna be a quick turnover.
I don't think it's that. I don't think that time is now.
No, I think we have more of a likely of Omega losing the Impact title on a fluke than we do the Bucks.
Or maybe like I'm thinking like maybe Full Gear it starts or something.
Ooh, that would be good. Yeah,
or around then.
Yeah.
And then you have that full implode at Double or Nothing, just meltdown. That's
Double or Nothing. Yeah, that can be.
We're getting there.
Complete another meltdown. You know?
All I know is, as of now, I'm not ready for this to end. And like when Punk comes in and Daniel Bryan comes in, let them start ruffling the feathers. That'll be fun.
It'd be great. I'm excited for it.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure everybody's seen the Punk interview that happened earlier, and all I want to say is that season 3 premiere at AMC. I hope everybody turns up for that episode 3 premiere because
he's such a fucking troll.
It's so good, so good.
Is this a recent interview?
Yeah, it was today. Yeah, somebody asked him. Like, they're like, "Are you going to be there on the 20th?" And he's like, what day was that again?" And he pulled out his calendar and he's like, "Oh, it's 20. Actually, Heels is doing a big thing for episode 3 at an AMC in Chicago." He's like, don't let the word get out that it wasn't supposed to be a spoiler or anything. Like, something along those lines.
That is so freaking cheeky.
Good shit. Yeah.
They also asked him about Darby Allin, and he said Darby Allin, after seeing Darby Allin do dives, nobody else should ever do dives again because Darby Allin has mastered it perfectly, perfection. And he's like, he's the best, And then there's just something about best in the world. And he's like, well, I thought Daniel Bryan was best in the world.
Oh my god,
I love it, man. Go Punk! Like if that makes me more tickled than them kind of teasing it, for sure, because it's like he's just being normal Punk again.
Yeah,
we're like, okay, this is gonna be fantastic. All right,
he's looking great as well. He's looking so good for like 40. What is it? 42, 43, something. Yeah, he's looking so great, and apparently he's in really good ring shape as well. So whenever he does make the in-ring debut at AEW, I think it's gonna be really good.
So, hey, listen, 7 years off, your body heals up, and you're feeling good.
Yeah. Get back in the ring a few times, you're ready to roll, man.
And even if he does shit the bed in the ring as well, the crowd will be so like pumped that it's Punk, they won't even give a shit. I don't think
it's not going to be. He'll be better.
He's not wrestling right back, so there's going to be no shitting in the ring.
Right? There we go.
Meat on the table.
So we gotta move on to the next match. We have Darby versus Daniel Garcia. Now, am I the only one who ever thinks of the Rock's ex-wife whenever he had Daniel Garcia's name?
Yeah.
I always think Danny Garcia. I'm like, why?
What's he doing?
He's smelling it.
This was a solid match. I think it went a little too long, though. To be honest,
it did go a little long. I'll agree with that. It was really good, though. It was very nice. It's just very good back and forth. Darby's always a charm to watch. Check out the Chick Foley show, cheap plug. Yeah,
we love the Chick Foley show. Part of the Pod Foundation.
Yeah.
Brother. Yeah, but I didn't think it was a bad match. I thought it was a pretty good match. Darby's always entertaining. I thought Garcia did a really good job. There was good back and forth. It wasn't bullshit. It wasn't no one side. I love that there's barely any one-sided beatdowns on the AEW screen. You're not getting squash matches necessarily. They still let people prove their work
when
there.
You do, it means something.
Right.
But it's meaningful.
And the commentary, JR gave some good commentary in there. He said, look, Darby's I think the second ranked, or number 2 ranked in the AEW rankings. The university is unranked. This could hurt him. It was kind of gave that sports vibe to it. A little bit.
Goddamn kid.
I wasn't too familiar.
Saying.
Oh yeah,
that would be great, man.
That would be great, actually.
Awesome.
Literally, you could throw. Go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say I was gonna go on a tangent, but I was gonna say I haven't seen much of Daniel Garcia or 2.0 until they had made their debut in AEW last week or whatever week it was. But I'm all on board. I love her. I think it's Jeff. He's hilarious. He reminds me of all the old the 80s guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the way he points in and makes eye contact and stuff like that. It's so great. But yeah, I think that's a match. Daniel Garcia versus Bryan Danielson.
You know what? The cool thing is Punk or Bryan could literally cut up every name on the roster, put it in a hat, pick a name each night, go out there and draw fucking money. Like that's the absolute truth. Like it could be Punk versus
Luther.
Yeah, and I'd fucking be down for it, man.
Jeez.
And it's all these young guys. It's not even the established guys. I want to see them in there against like Ethan Page and Darby Allin.
Oh God, don't
Sammy
tease an
Guevara.
Ethan Page and Bryan Danielson match. That'd be fucking
man.
brutal, man.
I love Ethan Page too. Like, he's one of my favorites. I was so happy when he popped up there.
Hell yeah. Fellow ladybug collector for his daughters. I'm all for it. Ethan Page.
All
Crazy
Egon.
stuff, man.
All Egon.
Yes. Oh yes, very good. All Egon. I love the Egon.
Yes,
very
but
good,
of
very
course,
evil.
yes.
Very handsome action figure you got there. I will give you 10,000 human monies for it.
Oh, you know what's
There's
funny?
a
I
big
actually had another cut out as well.
That's fantastic.
I have a $2 bill for that.
There is a huge sign in the crowd that says, "We want what's it called? Danhausen tonight."
It was the same person. The same person also said, "Please, Tony Khan, please sign Bill Goldberg." So I'm like, "You're on a wide spectrum."
That person should be banned from any other AEW event in the future.
No more signs. No more signs. I'll take Danhausen over.
No, just ban all idiots who want to see.
Yeah.
I'll take Gilbert over Goldberg.
I'm with you. I'm absolutely with you.
I love it, man. Yeah, no, it's good. What do we have next? We have
a nice promo with Pac and Penta and Phoenix.
Oh, good build up. Good build
How
up.
great is it?
Yeah, underrated.
Really
Absolutely. I think that's going to be one of the show stealers coming up.
I agree.
Yeah. I think Penta, Phoenix, Pac are all on his fucking awesome roll. Bill Collier.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I thought it was Bill Goldberg. Okay, my bad.
Thank God.
They should still sign Gilbert regardless.
Have him come out with Omega,
and
just call him Goldberg.
I don't know why I saw Goldberg. Maybe I saw Bill and I was like, no.
You're traumatized.
It's okay. We have to cleanse him from that WWE brainwashing.
No, keep him far away from the AEW ring, man. Fuck Goldberg.
I'm all in with you.
I need an enema. I need an eye enema.
Eye enema.
It's gonna be with sparklers.
It works,
Yeah, man. But yeah, that promo was solid. Death Triangle for life, man. I'm excited to see what happens with them.
Yeah.
Zero miedo.
Fabulous Disaster is about to be banned from watching our shows.
No,
I'm just kidding.
And then that went into I think Andrade and Chavo setting up a match at All Out with Pac and Andrade. So,
and you know what? We've seen Pac work lots of good matches before. I think this is a perfect pairing. Is this Andrade's first time in the ring too? Second time
in AEW.
Yeah, second time. Yeah, not first time, but still,
dude, how good is Chavo on the mic?
Love Chavo.
Holy crap!
I love seeing him back. It's so good.
We never got this Chavo in WWE
because he was in WWE.
He was a joke of himself.
Exactly right.
This is like if this Chavo would have been like he was over in WWE, but if you would have had this guy there, holy crap, he would have been the star of the company.
Yeah. No, he's doing great in the role they got him in right now. I love it. Very, very good stuff.
It really fits Andrade too. Like the whole thing he's got, the whole like little entourage is really good.
Wow.
Oh, young Anthony. We miss your Vinny Russo impression.
Yeah, bro.
I know you are Fabulous Disaster. I was just busting him back. So.
Big Money Mike.
The Australian icon of
Big Money Mike and Big Money Mike. Let's go.
I love it, man. The next match was best friends. Well, 2/3 of the best friends and Wheeler Yuta, who put on a fucking hell of a show tonight.
And
I was really impressed. Really, really impressed with Wheeler, man. I think he did fantastic.
Good work, man. I actually read something today that WWE actually passed on him in a tryout.
That's not shocking.
Yeah,
They handed Malachi Black over, and they Why does anything WWE shock us? They do it shock us at this point.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't. It just,
no, it was a great match
company.
though. Beautiful gin and juice by Private Party though. That was one of the best. It stood out so much. I was like, holy shit, that was great. And Wheeler took it like a champ, man. It's really good, man.
Yeah,
fucking fantastic.
You did good.
Every time Orange Cassidy,
I thought this was a good. Match.
My wife loves him. She's like, "Oh my god, I love him."
Oh, he's great.
She loves everyone. She doesn't realize that she loves everyone on the show now.
Yeah, it was a good solid match.
Young Anthony plugging our Friday night show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a good match. I think that was right. You know what's one thing that's weird though about the Hardy family, whatever their faction calls, they have like 3 tag teams in there.
Yeah.
In there, I think that's kind of just a little strange.
But you know why? When you have Hardy, who is a tag team expert, the master of the tag team, is it really that strange, or are they playing off that?
Seeing their whole entrance and like the entourage that came in, I was like, "Oh Jesus, there's that many people." when did that happen?
He's
getting like a faction now.
Yeah. A little overkill, but it's still good. Butcher Blade, Bunny, love them. Think they're going to be doing good things. I'm excited for everything, man.
I'm right with you.
Yeah. Then we had Nyla versus Statlander. That was a great match.
I love Statlander. Seeing her get back into the rhythm now that she's been back, she's so good. She was on a roll before she got hurt.
Yeah,
I would think eventually a great program with her and Britt's going to be coming our way.
I could see the Double or Nothing.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Just to see, I'm glad that we're getting more women spotlight each show as it goes on. I know last week we had 3 segments with women, which is great. Statlander looks like $1 million out there. It's cool with the pairing with Orange Cassidy. A little weird to see Orange Cassidy, getting his ass kicked and then coming out for her match. So they could have left, everybody off to the side for that one. But it was good, man. I would have loved to see Statlander versus Baker.
Yeah, All Out. I don't know if that's too soon.
It might be.
It's a little too soon.
Yeah, but they're building, doing good, very good, man.
Yeah.
And then
keep them apart. You're gonna probably have some more women. Show up here.
I'm looking forward to that battle royale.
Yeah,
the women's casino battle royale. You never know who's going to show up.
No, I'm looking forward to a Ruby Soho, run-in, and that's going to be badass. Hopefully, Tony, if she does sign with AEW, I hope Tony Khan gets the song because that would be fucking super badass. And, she's a good worker. She's always been awesome. I worked with her a few times in the Indies. Fucking stand-up lady, So I would love to see that come to AEW for sure because that's what they're all preaching about. That's what they're living, So it's cool. But yeah, great, absolutely great match by Statlander. I think Statlander's been really good, so it's cool. A little hiss on the feedback there. I don't know who's coming in.
No, it wasn't just me then who heard that. Okay.
Yeah.
It might have been me. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
We're trying to figure this out.
From down under, brother.
Ruby will definitely be there. Tessa, you never know.
I would love. You know what? Tessa probably needs to be featured somewhere soon, or else that she's going to become one of those distant memories. Which
exactly, she hasn't been around.
Leave the memories alone. Don't change a thing.
Yeah, man. Then we got that cool Bucks talking shit back to Jurassic Express promo, and then the best part was Luchasaurus. No. Not in my house. Dude, the Mutombo, man.
And the fact Jungle Boy got a slam dunk and Nick Jackson did it the other week,
It was so cool though, because that wasn't a long promo. It was super quick. Right. No, it was very, very quick.
Yeah.
It was very to the point. Boom, we're done. Next week, bam, we're gonna come, we're gonna do some shit. Jurassic Express, baby. Boom. In your face. So I enjoyed that. And then we moved on to the coolest. I think this was one of the bigger parts of the night. the Britsburg homecoming. You know, that crowd she was trying to go heel so hard, but like, I'm showing you guys what a champion is, and they were like, "Yeah, you are." Like, fuck the fucking Steelers. Like, we're here for this. It was great, man.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Promo.
I love how like they're keeping her the same. The same. Just I wouldn't mind her. I have like a baby face run, but kind of like how the two bad Chad say on there on the main show. Keep her with that edge.
Yeah.
No baby face. Just keep her the way she is. It is.
She's becoming a baby face, being the way she is.
I mean,
you don't need the chop.
Exactly.
She's
very.
Let her stay the same. Let the fans cheer for her.
It's like the Becky Lynch model.
Yeah. I think she's doing it a little on her own page too, which is good.
Yeah, right.
Yes, it's
like Becky kind of accepted that. I'm the face. I'm the man. Oh, yeah. Baba, am I the man? And it was really cool. Yeah. Oh, Baba, I'm the man here.
Becky played it so well too, the way she played up to it. But like, it's nice that Britt is doing it totally her way.
Yeah, and Britt,
like, you don't want to see it do it the same way.
It was so like they did something really cool. She was outside when the fans were lining up outside the arena, and she came out with the belt, and she was just standing by everybody. And like, that's fucking badass. It's super cool to see that shit.
Great.
Yeah, I would love that.
Chad. I agree exactly with what Chad said there. Yeah. Keep her baby in Pittsburgh and shit on every other town they go to. A la Brett in Canada. Perfect. And it seems like, even today she kind of shit on Pittsburgh and their fans and all the sports teams. But
it was still really good.
They love her.
Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Everybody's going to cheer her. There's not going to be any booing her now. And just let her keep doing it the way she's doing it.
She's not even like a heel at this point. She's just like a bad bitch, like bad, boss type of character. Yeah. There you go.
We got to do it like reverse though, because we're on we're on this side right now. We're working camera, hard cam, brothers.
Listen, my wife is sitting there again, and she's going DMD.
My kids' favorite wrestler is Britt Baker right now. All three of them. It's fucking wild. Like, yeah, exactly. They were opening up their figure. They were the happiest kids in the world. They put her over Charlotte. Like, I was like, "What are you doing?" No. It was woo. But it was cool. Like, so she's super over right now. She's doing everything right. Like, I can't wait to see the rest of what happens this year with her. She's gonna be killing it, man. Absolutely killing it.
Yeah. And listen, she did it to herself. She got herself this over when she was hurt.
Yeah.
Like, she just came back. She never missed TV when she was out. She had all those great little segments, she had the talk show, the one episode.
Yeah.
She was just great. And now look at what she's done. There's a serious argument. She might be the most over person in AEW.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. At least
there's definitely an argument for that.
She's up there, at least. I would totally give that for sure. She's top 2, top 3.
After tonight,
yeah.
Oh, like just
the towels.
It's the regular Tyson. People don't. It's the regular. It's not the chase yet. I need the chase.
Nobody's seen a wild chase yet.
And I would like tonight's Brit as a figure. So
dude, that was.
Get on it.
Yeah, she was rocking that black and gold very, very well, man.
I can't wait for that, like
black and yellow,
like black and red attire. That
with the drip. That was
like the Scott Hall-esque, type thing.
There you go. Yeah.
One more for the good guys.
Then we had that cool Ricky Starks package, which was actually really good. I'm excited to see where that goes. I think Brian Cage and him are going to do really good, tear the house down. Ricky Starks is money. I see a lot of potential from him. Yeah.
You talk about young stars and
future world champion.
He's another one.
Right.
He's so good.
He's a future world champion in my book.
And like that's just goes to show AEW is doing that thing where they're booking all these guys so well when they're so young. even the women, and like they're just building them up super, super badass.
Yeah, and Ricky Starks is so over too. Like that one match he had with Brian Cage, and Brian Cage was supposed to be like the good mind in the team Taz, like, oh, you should do this. This is right. And just how over Ricky Starks was in that match.
I'm waiting for Jim Ross to say, "That's Blue Chipper. That's Blue Chipper right there.
Blue Chipper right there. God damn it!
Give me both of the rib. I love tonight. I want tonight's. We'll see what Friday brings.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see Friday. It's going to be a late one for me because I'll be missing it, and I'll be watching it on a recap on the way home. But I am super, super excited. Heartbreaking, brother.
The first episode.
Yeah, I'm still watching it the same night. Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Okay. Yeah, man. What do we got next? We have Dark Order versus the Good Brothers. Dark Order for life, man.
So many times I thought that Dark Order were going to pick this up.
I was hoping they were, and even Scott D'Amore put it over on commentary. He's like, we would love to have them on Impact. It would be great. And I really felt like, oh, cool, this is Stu and Uno's time to shine and get over and do some stuff. God damn it, I'm willing to do it. Turnbuckle Tavern. Chad wants, Chad gives. He's the Vince McMahon of the Tavern, damn it. Yeah, but fuck, man, Dark Order was electrifying. Great stuff.
What a match! Another just solid match.
It was, man. I was really expecting them to win. There's a lot of good spots there. A lot of like, oh no, yeah, come on, and like you were expecting it, but they really did a good job hiding that they weren't going to. So I love that shit, man.
You talk about what could be a boost for Impact and Grayson and Uno is sending them over there for a little bit.
100%.
And Uno is really coming in on his own, like lately, like ever since this Hangman, the angle, like he just he keeps cutting those promos.
I see Uno as like champion material, like world champion material.
Yeah,
he can come out, have like Dark Order be like, his entourage carry his belt for him. He has his hand behind his back with his microphone, like suited up. I think he could be like a really good heel champion.
Very good. I didn't watch too much of the Super Smash Brothers on the Indies, but like Uno has really put himself over in my book. Especially like this last year, every match he's been in. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where does he get this like agility? Where does he get this mentality of this moveset, man? Like he's killing it. And like they're doing so. Chad's 100% right. They are one of the most underrated tag teams in the company, man.
And their timing is just amazing. Like, holy crap!
Yeah, I think they're building them up to be something that's going to be a big win one day. When Dark Order goes over, and it's gonna fucking be a parade,
What about eventually, like the Dark Order all at one time have all the titles?
That would be the big hope, right? Like Hangman comes back home to the stable.
Back to the first match tonight, just a nitpicky on JR's when he said you had the three best champions in the ring at once there. Like he kind of devalued the TNT championship there, in my opinion. I didn't love that comment. Did you catch that, guys?
I
didn't notice it, but I mean,
Miro's a goddamn redeemer.
I mean,
I was just shocked he said it. I was just shocked that came out of his mouth.
Yeah,
you got to put over.
You do have the world champion. I mean, you got to build it up, and then and it's the tag team belts. I don't know. I see what you mean. If it was like.
Just don't say.
I don't know, yeah.
And Tom, this is coming from the same guy who said WWE Dynamite.
I mean, listen. Every announcer makes mistakes like that. His just got,
Yeah.
I mean, the same night Excalibur made a mistake announcing the main event and said that it was Jericho who was going to be in the main event when Jericho was announcing next to him.
Yeah. I don't think it was intentionally putting down the TNT title.
No,
I don't think it was intentional. Yeah.
It's just Jim Ross mannerisms, man. Put it on Botchamania, baby.
We'll see you Friday night for WCW Rampage.
Thunder, AEW Thunder on Thursday nights, baby. Yeah. It's great though. Scott D'Amore did great on commentary.
100%.
Yeah, I'm sure Miro.
I don't think Miro gives a crap.
They're a flexible laugh.
Also,
he's not right now.
Going back to that Malachi Black vignette, He said at the end, "I am God." So does that mean Miro is Malachi's
dude.
favorite champion? You know what I mean?
That would be cool. Open up
cool.
the House of Black with Miro and Malachi. That would be fucking unstoppable stable, man.
It would be.
Yeah.
Give me that.
And then dude, we got to see a glimpse of the Big Show. No BS. I think it was the same guy doing the music, which was awesome.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
But
he came out to like this big wail, and I was like, "That's my guy."
Hell of a choke slam.
So is he going to be wrestling at All Out?
He's got a future in this business. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, right.
He's going to make a far, kid.
He's a Big Show's first match, and a cool little angle. Again, I love that it brought the reality back to it.
Yeah,
and after Shivani's son, and
that was cool. It was a nice little promo.
Yeah, it was.
Shivani's son, kid looks like $1 million. Let me tell you, I'm gonna call the upper management and get him signed.
You don't mess with the Shivani. God damn
it.
Yeah. like Anthony, what do you expect? What was wrong with it? Like, stop. Just stop.
No, QT Marshall's selling heat, man.
Exactly. He did it perfect tonight.
He did his job, if that's exactly what your comment is.
And actually,
exactly.
This story's been building where he's had an issue with Tony Schiavone over the last few weeks.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. But it makes sense, at least,
Yeah. I just want to go on a little rant as well about like modern day heels. So a lot of people like know a lot about the business now, right? The curtain's been pulled back a lot. A lot of people know the ins and outs. So when people go, "Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Nick Jackson or Matt Jackson. Like they're really annoying heels. They're boring." I'm like, well, that's heels modern day. That's modern day heels because people know too much, Yeah. So like the only way you could actually create proper like genuine heat, I think, it'd just be over the top, be annoying.
Nick, he just made your point right there.
Exactly. Exactly what I was thinking. And young Anthony, he's doing exactly his job then. If that's how you feel about him.
Yeah, you know what?
It's like how I feel about Charlotte. I hate her because she acts so fucking arrogant. That's what she's supposed to be doing.
And good for QT Marshall for putting over that young whippersnapper, Paul White, man.
That's Captain Insano to you.
I think I want to call
Yeah, well, I listen. I popped for it. I was happy to see Paul in the ring.
100%.
It's been a long time since we've seen a big choke slam, man. It looked good.
And see him in a meaningful situation.
Yeah, the last time we saw him, he was
taking him serious,
going from face to heel for the 946th time.
Yeah,
Randy Orton was chasing him off to AEW.
There was a moment where he had the guy by his throat, and I was waiting for him to look and grab Tony Schiavone and choke slam Schiavone. I was like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
He would have a turn in the middle of his debut. That'd have been great.
Yeah, that might have been the first time we've seen Paul White step in an AEW ring as well. So I popped.
Yeah, to do something. Was that new music too? I think that was new music.
Yeah.
So it was cool. I wasn't expecting it. I'm happy for it.
This is QT doing his job that Anthony thinks he's not good.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all.
I'll let the Fuego band.
That is all it is. When the guy is that good, you don't even realize that's why you don't like him.
Yeah, no, but that's like as Nick was saying, like that's what people do nowadays.
Yes,
like people hate MJF because he's such an asshole, but that's
a lot of people are hating like Kenny Omega now, like in ring, he's boring and stuff like that. I'm like, heel. There you go.
It's not because of the mustache.
The way it should be.
Rocking.
Dude, the mustache is awesome. It adds his douchiness.
Harley Race, baby, all day long.
Oh yeah.
It's great. Yeah, man. What do we move on to from there? We went right into the fourth labor, right?
Yeah.
Is that what's next, man?
Yes, it is. Man, how loud was that crowd singing Judas tonight?
Yeah. Pittsburgh brought it, man. Britsburg brought it fucking super hard.
I can't wait to see next week when there's no music and they're singing it out loud like that.
Yeah. I was gonna say when MJF said no entrance music, I was like, that's not gonna do anything.
No,
it's gonna be better.
It's gonna be better. They'll be louder.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
I almost wish that was happening at Rampage. Like I kind of wish they would kind of build these, like mend the stories in between for right now. Just the Rampage seems like it's gonna be a fucking super stacked card for an hour.
For an hour,
for
an hour.
Solid match.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you say? I'm sweating over here. I'm excited for the fucking Friday, man.
Me too.
That's cool. Yeah. No. Dude, Wardlow dominated that whole match, the whole fucking match until Jericho got him into the walls of Jericho. I'm starting to super fucking hate picture in picture, by the way. Especially like leave it out of the main event at least. Let the main go for a few.
Dude, whenever they go to picture in picture, it makes no sense to me because I always watch it on Fight because I'm international, so I get to hear commentary and stuff still. But that's cool. I'm just like, even in Blood and Guts, they did that, and I was like, why? In the main event of Blood and Guts, they're going in picture in picture.
So you missed out on the infamous domino spot.
I must have. Yeah, I was just like, it's just another day.
It was heartbreaking, man. It was funny. Like literally, Nick Gage was cutting Jericho with the pizza cutter, and then they pulled it aside, and it was like a pizza with the pizza cutter, like it matched. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? I think it was on
Botchamania. I saw that, and I was like, that's perfect.
Shout out to Botchamania for keeping it real for our international fans.
It's much better when we get to watch it without those picture in pictures, right?
Yeah, it's super better, right?
Later. So I go back and rewatch it every week because it's like, it makes such a difference.
It does, and the match was great as it was. Happy to see Jericho won. I kind of wish the fifth labor was somebody else and not Jericho. We were talking about this, Tom. It just they could have did the 5 labors and then Jericho versus MJF at All Out.
Yep. You know who would be cool as a fifth labor? We were just talking about him was Big Show because they used to be.
That would be sweet. I was saying Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, like how do you
NXT show?
Big Show and Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Handicap. You know what? The whole AEW
commentary.
Yeah, with Farouk commentary. Damn.
Bringing Impact too.
Yeah. Dude, the whole roster versus Chris Jericho. There's no way he's winning.
Dude, we need a good gauntlet match. We haven't seen a gauntlet match in a long fucking time. Man. That would be so cool. Where it would just the commercials do need to be in the small.
Nicole doesn't like the restaurant quality picture in picture.
She's not a Papa John's fan. All right.
God. I couldn't stand that line. I'm so glad they don't let him say it anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, so after the match, we had Spears run in, start beating the shit out of Jericho. Really, and then MJF was working the arm. Sammy comes in, does the run-in spot. And it was a lot of action going on right when they went off of air, which was good because I feel like we see that a lot. We haven't seen it a lot lately. Usually it's been going off on a regular note. This week it was a little like, chaos ensues at the Impact Arena, as Jim Ross would say. But yeah, stipulation for next week: no Judas effect and no Judas music.
I thought it was beautiful. Like I mean, that
fans are going to be so loud.
It just weaved the story. Just read the story perfectly. I thought that was when I saw that, I'm like, okay. Well, here's one thing that AEW does so great. They know how to start a show and they know how to end a show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's just so good. The middle parts could be crap in between, and it'd still be a great show. But it's not. I'm not saying it is. You know, but just because. Of how well they execute the beginning and the end. Every episode.
No, they've been on fire lately, and I know it's like kind of like I said, it's kind of going a little stagnant just because there's building. Right, they got All Out coming out.
Dude, can you imagine?
Stagnant is a harsh word. I don't know if I'd say stagnant.
Not stagnant, but like I don't know how to word it properly because it's still good.
I think I know. I think I know what you're. Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. It's just, they kind of just plateau.
It's not going. I don't know. Maybe it's still bumping and diving, juking and jiving. It's still working, but it's just like they got a lot going on. All Out's their big boom,
But they're sitting on a lot too.
But that's
the thing.
We're waiting. Awesome show after awesome show after awesome show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So stagnant was not the right word, right? No. Goddamn Jim Ross moments, number 500. Fuck my nose. Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye. That's. But yeah, they have a lot going on right now. A lot of buildup that we're still like left in the dark about. And I talked about this. We're in this new generation of kayfabe. We don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. And like, yeah, sure, we got Punk sitting on our shoulders waiting to come in. Best in the world.
Episode 3 of Heels.
Episode 3 to Heels. Yeah. You heard it first. We're going to be live on Stars next week, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to be on HBO Max.
Heels recap show.
Right? Yeah. might have to be a thing. Yeah, I think there's in a month's time from now. Even I think All Out might suffer a little bit this year because of how much they have boiling. Not suffer, but like we might be. Like we're gonna hit All Out. We're gonna have the Punk thing. We're gonna be doing all this. It's gonna be great feels and shit. But then like next, what's with 2 shows after All Out? They're teasing Bryan, right? Bryan Danielson's gonna come out. The American Dragon. I'm fucking like I want it all for. I'm selfish. I want it all at All Out. Give it to me.
Now that you mention it, if nobody shows up and there's no surprises at All Out, do you think that dampens the show?
No.
Okay.
I think AEW I think AEW would pull it off, but like we know, especially after the shit today, we know Punk's coming. We fucking know Punk's coming. Like there's no 85% anymore.
Sneed lowered his numbers. What are you talking about? It's
full
like back
shit.
down to 85%.
He's just sad because he got worked, son. He got worked into his shoot, kid. Like yeah.
Insert Hulk Hogan gif
tomorrow.
Insert Hulk Hogan
all I know.
Right here.
Yeah, right. brother, Ryan Dunn, I miss you. And he puts a picture of Bam Margera.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
But it's listen. If Punk doesn't show up at Rampage August 20th, then AMC is not going to be too far away. I'm going to head over there. No, it's such a good time to be a wrestling fan right now. Outside of WWE, WWE is doing WWE shit, but like this is getting better and better and better and better, and like it's almost like too much sometimes because you just don't know how to fucking collect yourself or like put words together. That's why Jim Ross is saying WWE Dynamite because wow. Young Anthony working the tight fucking wrist lock there.
Young Anthony.
No, brother.
Wow. Young Anthony shocking me. His stars added up tonight.
I was gonna go like a 4-2. Just because like it was great. It was not Malachi Black great, but it was good. It was a good show tonight, man.
I personally my rating was a 4. I thought it was a great, super solid show.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like just week after week after week.
Yeah, I wanted to say 4 as well. Yeah,
Steiner math going on here. It was 1.3 for the first match. Darby Allin promo is good stuff. You got a 1 in 135 chance of dealing with me at SummerSlam, baby.
Again, like it's so much fun right now to be watching this show and be an AEW fan. It really, really is.
Couldn't agree with you. We've talked about it a million times. We're burnt out on traditional wrestling products. This has been not just an alternative, but this is I didn't say that. No.
The same thing is that they use the same exact formula time after time after time, and we're not getting that now, and that's the most refreshing thing.
Yeah, I feel
that's
like
part of what makes it better is that we can't predict it. Like maybe as much as we're loving it, maybe it's not as great as we think it is. I think it is, but maybe it's just something so different, and it's not the predictable shit we're used to. It makes it feel even better than it is.
I think they're doing a very good job doing. Yeah, no, I think they're doing a very good job keeping it out of our spectrum. We see things, but we're not seeing. Outside of the tunnel, we're still in the tunnel because of what it is. It was a 9.10. Hey, booty daddy, baby. Yeah. But no, I think AEW is doing a fucking fantastic job at keeping the smart marks in the spectrum while trying to prove that. Like, so this is why it's working so well. Is not only are the newer fans coming in, and they're like, "Holy shit, this is fucking great! Like we're just seeing all this cool stuff going on." But the smart marks are like, "What the fuck? They shine this on the big show, but they shine Mark Daddy, baby." Like you're seeing you're seeing big stuff happen from somebody that 2 years ago everybody's like, they'll be dead in a year, or sorry, right. They'll be dead in a goddamn year, motherfucker. Fuck these motherfucking backflip twinkle toes, son of a bitches. I ain't fucking playing this shit. Fuck you.
Hey, Jim Cornetto, chill out, man.
No. Need a Pepsi AC, goddamn it.
Double cheese.
Oh, God.
Going to Wendy's.
Fuck you, Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Stupid motherfucker.
I love that. God, that's one of the best things that's ever surfaced on the internet.
and that was also filmed by Chris Jericho.
Yeah. The GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, just because of that one thing. Fuck the rest of his career. The Dairy Queen videos would
I didn't know he wrestled, man.
Yeah. But yeah, solid ass episode of AEW Dynamite. Can't wait for Rampage. It's gonna bring on an extra hour, and on TV, it's not gonna be the YouTube hours, or it's not gonna be like Johnny B Bad versus like Coco Beware. We're getting some good shit.
Blacktop Bully.
Yeah. I'm pumped, man. I think
you're being censored, Mike Belcast.
Stop! Boop, 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 boop. Fuck you. No.
Somebody's sleeping on a couch tonight.
No, that's never happening. My wife is a saint. God damn it! I'll fucking. I'm pumped for the future, man. I think next week's gonna be a banger ass episode. I think Rampage is gonna be huge. I'm so excited to be third row for August 20th, the first day of Steady.
Are you still smuggling me in your luggage and stuff?
Yeah, no, for sure. You just wear the mask. I think you could just sit on there and be like, he's my conjoined twin now. We're good. Yeah. Okay. That's just my baby there. Okay. Don't worry about it. Eat applesauce. We're good. Don't worry about it. I'm pumped, man. This is going to be great. I look forward to it, man. Tonight was fun. I feel like we were all positive. It was very little negativity. Miro, I didn't mention the Miro a little bit. That was great too. Oh yeah, he did that little. I am the Redeemer, baby. Yes. AEW's Borat with muscles. He's flexible. She's very good, and I am the Redeemer.
You'll never get this.
I'm number one champion for Kazakhstan. Okay.
And then when he finally loses the belt, he's like, "One day he get this,"
Yeah, no. This first wrestling show I'm taking my brother-in-law to is going to be for fucking Rampage, and I was like, "You're gonna shit your pants because it's gonna be a hell of a night." Yeah, he's watched a few old school, WWE shows with me at the house when we were watching pay-per-views and shit. But I said, "This is the ball game, baby."
It makes me sad.
I wish you were coming. There. Like I still got one more ticket, which I'm going to try to hawk next week. Hawk.
Tell him, Hawk.
I need to hit the lotto before then I'll be there.
Right.
I'll find
Open invitation, damn it.
Find the job, maybe.
For 07. It's not a bad
Doesn't somebody want to hire me?
If you want to
Venmo me? I'll take that.
Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Tom Montalto, baby. Come on, hook it up.
Well, I need to hire someone to hold this in front of my face the whole Rampage. So if you're down, Tom.
Right.
There you go.
Staple it to your forehead. Go Necro Butcher on it.
Oh, yeah.
The Cage all day, baby. Yeah, man. Who wants to plug themselves first? I think we're pretty much done here, guys. Who's ready for Rampage? Who's ready for Dynamite?
I'm ready. I'll start it off. Coming down the aisle. Tune in tomorrow morning and see hear my full review. I've got the Ultimate Miles. We watched Sting versus Goldberg, and check that out tomorrow morning.
Good.
Awesome.
Nick, tell what you do, Nick.
Well, let me tell you something, dude. I do figure reviews and stuff like that. I do little reaction videos here and there on my YouTube. It's just Nick Storm Review. And on Instagram, I dabble in a little bit of figure photography and hopefully make you guys laugh along the way. So if that's something you're interested in, drop a like, drop a follow, drop all that good stuff.
Hell yeah. Entertaining fella he is. Got a bright future in this business.
Tyson, we rated this show already. I gave it a 4. I think Mike gave it a 4.
I gave it a 4
I'll give it a 9 out of 5. God damn it. I give it a 9. No, but thank you for
young
having
Anthony
me
gave
on
a 4.5. Dude, it was a pleasure. You're welcome back here anytime with us.
Guys, cheers, Nick. You were a gentleman, man.
Thank you, guys.
The Thunder from Down Under. Happy birthday, Hulk Hogan. I'm going to get you in that alley one day, brother.
Love you guys. Tomorrow night, we're back with the second episode of Fig Night this week, our regular scheduled episode, 8 p.m. Eastern, Turnbuckle Tavern YouTube. Right here, turn on your notifications so you know when we go live, 8 p.m. Eastern. I forgot to give away the figure last night, so I'm going to give 2 things away tomorrow night. I got so wrapped up with Robert and enjoying it. It was
a great interview. If you haven't given an opportunity to back the arena, go buy fucking tag unlock the arena. It was a great listen. I bought 3. Damn it! It was an $800 bill. But go out and do it, man. Support the line. We want to see more.
And just in case you didn't hear, you can do like Affirm. And if you can't afford to put out $250 at once, there's several apps out there. If you go check my Twitter, where you can do it in 4 monthly payments, 6 monthly payments, so it's a little easier on your wallet. And I'm not pushing people to go buy it that can't afford it or it's out of their budget. But if you want it and it's out of your budget, that's just another option.
I like the numbers.
Is it pops 50% now?
Oh yeah.
So
what are we at? What are we at? Tell them, Tony.
I can't see what
27. It's 2760 backers.
Nice.
And actually, about 6 o'clock this evening, we were right at 2700 because I became number 2700.
Hey,
that was my second purchase. So
we like
48 hours left to make sure you get the bonus Macho Man.
Oh yeah, freak out,
Macho Madness announcers pack.
We're gonna have to have like a macho off one day between me and Boney Khan over here.
Hey, listen,
you went through the telescope,
I've never broken out my to the top. I've never broken out my macho yet. So
we gotta hear it.
Let's get it.
I'm just holding it in.
I'm actually like in a band and stuff, and for the next promo for our next gig, I'm gonna do like a whole Macho Man vignette. With Main Jane kind of thing.
Nice.
So it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna dress up and everything. So I'll send that guy to you guys.
Hell yeah. Tom, who's our special guest for Frig Night tomorrow?
We got Matthew Goldberg.
Yeah, the one and only Matthew.
Yeah, he's gonna be sitting in with us, and it's gonna be fun. He'll be chatting.
Matthew Goldberg, brother. Yeah. Can't get there. Woo!
It'll be fun to have him in the house, a friend of the show. He's always helping us promote us. We promote him. Just if you're not following him yet on Instagram, MBG1211, follow him. His photos are amazing. His Undertaker versus AJ Styles series from last year's Garbage Mania. Check it out. Did I say Garbage Mania? I meant WrestleMania.
Mental typos. Yeah.
The Peacock edition right here is Garbage Mania. We're good.
But thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tyson, and everybody who's here tonight. I don't even remember.
Yeah, man.
We love that we're seeing you all come back and you're drinking with us at the tavern, and we all want to go to a place where everybody knows your name.
Yeah, sure. You want to go with everybody? We had to cut it right there because of copyright infringement. We don't want to get flagged. God damn it! Yeah, man. Tune in tomorrow. Tune in Friday. Tune in every day of the damn week. We're doing something good. We'll see you down at the tavern next time, my friends. Good night.